pastoral scene like this, just the picture of a calm, beautiful Kentucky countryside, can be shattered instantly by one word: suicide. The mere mention of the word can be the catalyst to a destructive silence that for many Kentucky families has proven deadly. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for Kentucky's 15 to 34-year-olds and fourth for our 35 to 54-year-olds. We lose nearly 3 times as many people in our state to suicide as we lose to homicide. Suicide affects our military veterans and our senior citizens. 64% of Kentuckians say they know someone who has attempted or died by suicide. But there is hope. Experts say that suicide is one of the most preventable forms of death. Increasingly, Kentuckians affected by suicide are choosing to take action and to end the silence that is costing us cherished, beloved, and valuable lives.
90% of the individuals who will actually attempt suicide will give some type of warning or some type of clue prior to that attempt, usually within a few days or maybe a week or so prior to that attempt. Maybe that warning will be in the form of a direct clue: I'm going to kill myself. Maybe it's coded: everybody would be better off if I wasn't around. Maybe it's through behaviors, isolating themselves, maybe giving away prized possessions.
There are a number of things available to individuals who want to be able to help a person who may be suicidal. The one that I'm particularly impressed with is called QPR, which stands for Question, Persuade, and Refer. I'm very impressed with QPR in that it can be taught to gatekeepers, any member of the community, in about an hour and a half. And what it does is it's tremendously empowering in that it looks at suicide and the myths and misbeliefs, as well as how can you approach somebody who may be suicidal.
The person most likely to prevent us from a suicide attempt is someone we already know. Maybe someone we work with, someone we go to church with, maybe someone in our own family. So we need, as citizens, because suicide prevention is everybody's business, we need as citizens to be able to have that courage to ask someone directly: John, I know you're hurting. Are you thinking about killing yourself?
It doesn't make us junior therapists or junior counselors, but it allows for us to respond in the way that only a friend and family member can, and then to gently, persistently steer the person to professional help so that suicide, death, or attempt may be avoided.
Situations we know affect people, stressors in their life, relationship problems, work, money problems, all these things. It's preventable because we know that 90% of the people will communicate in some way that, hey, I'm in trouble here, I'm in a crisis.
If you or someone you know is in crisis, seek professional help or call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. to be connected with mental health resources in your area. Military veterans can dial the number 1 after calling the Lifeline to be connected with specialized services just for veterans. For suicide prevention gatekeeper training, community and school-based suicide prevention support, or training for mental health clinicians, contact the Kentucky Suicide Prevention Group at 502-564-4456. Our beloved Kentucky, our cherished bluegrass, rolling hills, peaceful living, yet a place where the tragedy of suicide can shatter lives forever. Choose to end the silence, because a life is too much to lose.